Anya's exploration of the studies ignited a spark of determination within her. At first, she jotted down notes furiously, the ideas spilling out like a torrential downpour, but as she reviewed the data, deeper questions emerged. What if this could be applied to my own life? She mused, considering how integrating more omega-3s into her diet could potentially enhance her cognitive capabilities. Would it mean not only rediscovering her focus but also reigniting her passion for architecture? Anya's heart raced as she envisioned the possibility of reawakened creativity, the thrill of transforming her mental fog into clarity. With a newfound resolve, she pulled up a recipe website on her computer, eager to explore dishes rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, she murmured, mentally curating a shopping list that would transform her meals. Each ingredient felt like a stepping stone toward reclaiming her former self, a path to rejuvenation and the vibrant energy she once thrived upon. Anya's finger hesitated over the keyboard as she calculated the upcoming week's meal plan. She envisioned preparing vibrant salmon fillets adorned with a scampi sauce, and side dishes bursting with colors, sweet potato mash and roasted Brussels sprouts drizzled with olive oil. I can almost taste the change already, she thought, excitement building within her. Planning her grocery trip felt like plotting a course back to her creative spirit, a personal expedition fueled by the promise of omega-3s. Each meal became not just sustenance but a ritual of renewal, a delicious vow to herself to reclaim the sharpness of her mind and the joy of creation. Anya completed her meal plan with a sense of hope, her mind racing with visions of culinary delight paired with the promise of mental clarity. She pictured herself in the kitchen, expertly searing salmon fillets while mixing vibrant salads dotted with walnuts and chia seeds, each dish a celebration of health and vigor. Maybe I should invite Rohan over, she pondered, wanting to share her journey with him. After all, he sparked this idea. The thought warmed her, realizing how this newfound focus could not only revive her but also strengthen her bond with someone who understood her struggles. With her heart swelling with gratitude, Anya closed her laptop, resolved to take that first step toward a healthier, more creative future. With her shopping list complete, Anya embarked on her grocery adventure, each item representing a commitment not just to her health, but to her passion for architecture and creativity. The bustling atmosphere of the market invigorated her, and she reveled in the vibrant colors of fresh produce and the tantalizing aromas wafting through the aisles. Anya eagerly selected the freshest salmon, its rich hue embodying the omega-3s she desperately sought. As she placed the fish in her basket alongside organic walnuts and bags of chia seeds, a sense of empowerment washed over her. This small act of choosing nourishing foods felt monumental, as if each selection was a tangible step toward rekindling her artistic essence. Anya's heart raced with anticipation for the culinary experiments ahead, fueling her desire to transform her kitchen into a sanctuary of creativity and well-being. As she made her way home, the evening sun painted the sky with warm hues, igniting Anya's imagination. Each step felt lighter, buoyed by her resolve to nourish not just her body, but her spirit. Once back in her kitchen, she carefully unpacked her fresh ingredients, arranging them in a pleasing display. The vibrant colors of the produce matched her rekindled enthusiasm, and she could almost hear the stirrings of her creative thoughts returning. With a smile on her face, she set to work, following the new recipes she had discovered, merging flavors and textures that ignited her palate. As the garlic sizzled in the pan, filling the room with an inviting aroma, Anya felt a rush of nostalgia for the joyful cooking sessions she used to have. With each ingredient she added zesty lemon juice, fragrant herbs, and the wholesome salmon. Her heart swelled with a sense of accomplishment. It was more than just dinner, it symbolized her commitment to nurturing both her body and creativity. With newfound zest, Anya plated her vibrant creation, the presentation echoing her artistic sensibilities. As she sat down to eat, the colors of the dish mirrored the vibrant hues that sparkled in her mind, signaling the return of her inspiration. As Anya savored each bite, a delightful blend of flavors danced on her tongue, awakening her senses in a way she had longed for. The savory richness of the salmon mingled beautifully with the crunch of walnuts, while the brightness of lemon brought a refreshing contrast. Each mouthful felt like a celebration, not just of food, but of the awakening potential within her. With her belly content and her mind stirring with clarity, Anya began to envision her next architectural project, feeling the familiar thrill of creativity bubbling back to life. The intricate designs and blueprints that had once seemed so distant now flickered vividly in her mind, ready to be explored anew. The ritual of cooking had rekindled a spark, and with each dish, her confidence grew. Every meal prepared became a testament to her journey, a foundation laid with intention and love for both herself and her craft. Even as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over her kitchen, Anya felt a sense of empowerment wash over her. A reminder that sometimes, the simplest of choices can lead to profound transformations. Anya awoke the next morning with renewed energy coursing through her veins, a delicious anticipation for what the day would bring. The promise of omega-3s lingered in her mind, guiding her toward the kitchen where remnants of last night's culinary triumph still glimmered. She brewed her favorite masala chai, savoring the spiced aroma that spiraled through the air. As she sipped her warm cup, visions of Mother Nature's vibrant palette filled her thoughts. There, amidst the rush of ideas, she envisioned not just structures rising majestically against the skyline, but delicate details, textured surfaces and harmonious colors weaving together in her designs. With her heart racing in alignment with her imagination, she resolved to embrace this clarity and create boldly. Today, she would sketch her architectural ambitions, allowing the newfound focus to guide her hand across the page, transforming each line into a tangible manifestation of her reawakened spirit. Anya retrieved her sketchbook, its pages crisp and waiting for the fervor she had once poured into her designs. With her pencil poised, she envisioned the lines that would manifest her ideas, each stroke a testament to her commitment to creativity. As she began to draw, the architectural forms flowed seamlessly, accompanied by a symphony of thoughts inspired by the integration of omega-3s into her life. The towering structures she sketched seemed to reflect her inner transformation, bold, innovative, and vibrant. Each detail connected not only with her artistic vision but also with the sense of renewed purpose coursing through her veins, marking the dawn of a remarkable journey ahead. With her sketchbook coming to life, Anya felt an exhilarating rush of creativity she thought lost forever. Each architectural line she drew was infused with the energy from her new healthy lifestyle, channeling the vibrant nutrients from the meals she'd prepared. Glancing at her breakfast, she was pleased to see the remnants of last night's dinner still present, a blend of salmon and walnuts waiting for their turn to inspire her further. This is just the beginning, she thought, as design ideas began to overflow, imagining sustainable structures that embraced both modernity and nature. Her connection to the earth through food was beginning to manifest not only in her physical well-being but in her artistic identity, weaving a beautiful tapestry of health and creativity. Anya realized the profound impact these elements had in harmonizing her mind, body, and passion. Each sketch now felt like an extension of her journey. She was determined to see it through. Anya's commitment resonated throughout her day, each healthy choice amplifying her inspiration. As she sat amidst her colorful sketches, her thoughts drifted to Rohan, the catalyst of this transformation. I really need to share this new direction with him, she mused, excited about the idea of inviting him for dinner. Perhaps he could witness firsthand how omega-3s had begun to fuel not only her body but her creativity as well. That evening, she meticulously planned a menu that would delight his palate and showcase the vibrancy of her renewed culinary skills. As she envisioned their laughter echoing through her kitchen, Anya felt the weight of her burdens lift, replaced by a sense of community and shared experience. Cooking for Rohan was not just about food, it was about friendship, connection, and celebrating the journey they both had embarked upon together. Anya spent the next few days dedicated to nurturing her newfound lifestyle, embracing recipes bursting with omega-3 rich ingredients. Breakfasts became colorful bowls filled with chia seed pudding topped with walnuts and berries, a feast for both the eyes and the soul. Lunchtime transformed into delightful salads, with grilled salmon sitting atop a bed of vibrant greens and avocado, combined with a zesty dressing that danced upon her taste buds. Each meal, prepared with intention, felt like fuel for her creative fire, rekindling her love for architecture and design. Evenings were filled with aromatic dinners, where the sizzle of garlic and herbs blended with the rich flavors of her crafted dishes, creating a sanctuary of warmth within her kitchen. As she immersed herself in the joy of cooking, Anya found healing in the rhythm of preparing meals, each chop of a knife and sprinkle of herbs mirroring the delicacy of her awakening creativity. Her kitchen, once a place of mundane tasks, had transformed into a canvas where her culinary arts flourished, fostering the artistic spirit that had lain dormant for too long. Anya's heart was filled with excitement as she meticulously set the dinner table, ensuring everything was perfect for Rohan's visit. She arranged vibrant plates adorned with her carefully crafted creations, each dish a testament to the new heights of her culinary ambition. The sun dipped low, casting a warm glow across her kitchen, and she took a moment to relish how far she had come. As she lit candles, the soft flicker of the flames danced harmoniously with the aroma of the fresh salmon, promising a delightful evening ahead. With each detail thoughtfully considered, Anya felt a profound sense of gratitude toward her journey, eager to share not just a meal, but her renewed spirit and passion for life. Anya paced her kitchen, the anticipation building as she heard Rohan's footsteps echoing down the hallway. The savory scents wafting from her dishes must have caught his attention, just as she hoped. She opened the door, her face lighting up with a smile that mirrored her excitement. "Rohan, welcome," she greeted warmly, inviting him inside as he commented on the delightful aromas that wrapped around them like a welcoming embrace. As he stepped in, Anya's heart raced not just from the joy of seeing her friend, but from the eagerness to show him how much her life had transformed through the very meals she had prepared. "I can't wait for you to try everything," she gushed, feeling the rekindled spark of creativity pulsing through her. Each dish seemed to tell the story of her journey, and tonight, she would share that narrative with someone who understood the depth of her struggles. Anya guided Rohan to the dining table, the glow of candlelight illuminating the spread of vibrant dishes. "I hope you're ready for a feast," she said with a grin, her heart swelling with anticipation. Rohan's eyes widened as he took in the colorful array, each plate a culinary masterpiece echoing her revitalized spirit. "It looks amazing, Anya." "What's the secret ingredient?" he remarked, chuckling as he admired the presentation. She laughed softly, feeling the warmth of her passion resonate in the room. "Omega-3s, of course," she replied, her voice filled with pride, eager to share her journey from fatigue to focus. As they settled down, the promise of the meal, and the stories behind it, hung in the air, bridging the gap between nourishing food and rekindled friendship. As they clinked their glasses, Anya felt the joyful energy permeate the room, blending with the delicious aromas wrapping around them. "So, how has your week been, Rohan?" she asked, genuinely curious, as they began to enjoy the first bite of the savory salmon fillet. Rohan savored the flavors, his eyes lighting up with delight. "This is incredible, Anya." "You've outdone yourself," he replied, and Anya's heart fluttered at the compliment. Sharing this space, this meal with him felt like a celebration, not just of food, but of life, and the journey they both had undertaken. The lively exchange of stories and laughter punctuated their dinner, each moment a testament to friendships and the transformations they inspired. Anya and Rohan delved into conversations that flowed as freely as the masala chai they savored. They reminisced about past projects, exploring those wild architectural dreams that had once consumed her. Anya shared her recent revelations about omega-3s, her voice imbued with excitement. "It's incredible how these tiny nutrients can make such a difference," she said, her eyes brightening as she animatedly explained. Rohan listened attentively, impressed not only by her insights but by the renewed spark in her spirit. "I'm really proud of you, Anya. It's remarkable to see how you've embraced this change," he commented, sincerely touched by her transformation. A warm sense of camaraderie filled the air, weaving a narrative that seamlessly connected their individual journeys into a shared tapestry of growth and discovery. Anya felt a rush of warmth at Rohan's compliment, her heart swelling with gratitude and excitement as they continued to share stories. "It's all about finding balance," she replied, her fingers gesturing animatedly, "and nourishing both my body and my mind." "Cooking has become my meditation." Rohan nodded, his expression encouraging as he encouraged her to delve deeper. "What's been the most surprising part of this journey for you?" The question hung in the air, inviting her to reflect on the transformative path she had walked. Anya took a moment, glancing at her beautifully arranged dishes, then looked back at her friend with a bright smile. I've rediscovered my joy, through food and creativity, my passion for architecture has reignited. It feels like I've found not just focus, but a part of myself I thought I had lost. Anya's revelation hung between them like the lingering aroma of her delectable meal. Rohan leaned forward, his eyes sparkling with curiosity. That's amazing, Anya. It sounds like you've really tapped into something essential. Have you thought about how this could shape your future projects? He stirred the remnants of his meal, clearly eager to delve deeper into her newfound insights. Anya paused, the question igniting another wave of inspiration within her. Absolutely. I want to incorporate sustainable designs into my work, structures that reflect not just modernity, but also a connection to nature. Her voice brimmed with excitement, the possibilities unfurling like the vibrant ingredients at their table. I see my buildings being infused with elements of health and well-being, just as I've begun to infuse my life with omega-3s. Anya's heart raced as she spoke, visualizing a future where creativity, sustainability, and architecture harmonized beautifully, just like the flavors of the meal they had shared. Anya and Rohan continued their conversation, excitement bubbling between them as they explored the implications of her journey. I can see your vision coming to life, Rohan encouraged, leaning closer, his eyes shining with enthusiasm. Imagine buildings that not only inspire but also promote the well-being of their inhabitants. It's revolutionary. Anya's thoughts raced, each idea intertwining with the next, weaving a tapestry of innovation that reverberated with her personal transformation. Exactly. I want to create spaces that harness natural elements, bringing sunlight, plants, and even water features indoors, she elaborated, her enthusiasm palpable. The room filled with a shared energy, inspiring visions that reached beyond mere designs into a world where architecture and life flourished in harmony, echoing the changes she had embraced. As their discussion deepened, Anya felt an urge to share a personal secret. Rohan, I've also realized that the journey doesn't just end with food or architecture. It's about the whole ecosystem of my life, including self-care and mental health. Rohan nodded in understanding, encouraging her to continue. Since embracing this lifestyle, I've not only reconnected with my creativity, but I've curated habits that enrich my daily routine too. It's like rebuilding the foundations of who I am. Rohan smiled, impressed. That's a powerful insight, Anya. It's inspiring to see how you're intertwining every aspect of your life to foster growth and clarity. Anya felt invigorated, grateful for Rohan's support as they delved deeper into their conversation, cementing the bond of friendship that had flourished alongside her transformation. Anya leaned back in her chair, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm as she savored the moment. It's like a symphony, she continued, gesturing animatedly. Every ingredient, every detail, it all plays a part in creating something beautiful and cohesive. Just like architecture, she concluded, a grin spreading across her face. Rohan nodded in agreement, clearly captivated by her passion. You've truly found your rhythm, Anya, he remarked, his admiration evident. Harnessing that energy is going to yield incredible results, both in your work and in life. The joyous atmosphere around them felt electric, filled with shared dreams and aspirations, a reminder that the journey of transformation was richer when experienced alongside someone who understood its depths. Anya's spirit soared as Rohan prompted her to elaborate on her vision for the future. "What specific projects do you have in mind?" he asked, genuinely curious. She leaned forward, her mind bursting with possibilities. "Imagine a community center that prioritizes healthy living, integrated with rooftop gardens where locals can grow their herbs and vegetables," she said, her eyes lighting up. "It could be a space where architecture and nature coexist harmoniously, offering workshops that educate about nutrition, wellness, and sustainability." Rohan nodded, visibly impressed. "That sounds incredible, Anya. A place where creativity breeds community engagement and healthy lifestyles." The excitement in the air was palpable as they envisioned a real-world embodiment of her journey to reclaim focus through omega-3s and wholesome food. Anya's excitement bubbled over as she spoke. "And imagine hosting culinary classes there, teaching others how to cook with these nourishing ingredients." She paused, her smile widening. It wouldn't just be about architecture, it would be a hub for mental and physical well-being. Rohan leant forward, visibly engaged. "That could really change lives, Anya. You're blending your passions perfectly." Their conversation stretched late into the evening, visions of new projects glowing like the flickering candlelight, weaving dreams of community, health, and creativity together in harmonious unity. With the echoes of their laughter and visions still resonating in the air, Anya realized that her journey had blossomed into something far greater than personal renewal. The intertwining of culinary creativity, architectural innovation, and friendship had not only revitalized her spirit but had also inspired a shared vision that promised to uplift others. As they finished their meal, both Anya and Rohan felt the profound potential within themselves and their collaborative dreams, ready to manifest into vibrant realities.